Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is a silver price in US dollars daily scale. Silver is not going anywhere, and by not going anywhere, it is confirming that we are in a consolidation that is coming up after a big move up that we have witnessed, and in itself is a confirmation of the main trend, which remains up. Okay, no change. This is still, as you can see, just marching in place. We have seen it now for many weeks, and as I said, this is a sign of strength. There is, however, a possibility for silver to continue to go sideways for a few more days, but then going down towards 2250, 22 would actually help to clarify this wave count, where we got this first stretch looking down, and this could be a B, meaning that's an A, that's a B, that's a C. That is the concept I'm working with, that allows for further weakness, but nothing terribly dramatic. Okay, further weakness in the case of silver, just going down, taking the stops from here, and potentially even from here, but I am reasonably confident that it's going to come back. It's going to bounce back. There is plenty of support around here. Now, it is possible, as I said to you before, that even though ideally the pattern calls for taking the stops from here and giving us that C, it might not happen. It might not happen. If it is very strong, it will not do that. Okay, it will not do that. We cannot bank on the C. We cannot be sure it's going to happen. If it doesn't do it and it begins to climb above this level that comes at 25.14, and definitely if it climbs above this level, that's 26, then forget about it. It's not going to come back. No, it's not going to do something like that and then go there. No, I would find it very, very strange. Yes, you can see how many arrows I put here over the last few days. I was expecting after the break that it's going to come back. In essence, this projection is still the projection that I like to adopt. But what I'm saying is that if you are trading it very short term, be aware of this risk. Yes, the swing down and the potential comeback. So what would you do if you trade very short term? I wouldn't do much. I'll show you in the case of gold, there is potentially further clarification of the very short-term wave count. In the case of silver, I wouldn't do much. I would get involved only if it breaks above 26. If it does break above 26, if you like to trade short-term, I would jump in. Then, assuming that this consolidation is behind us, it is heading higher. Okay, there is not much that we can find in digging through the minor scale. We're looking here now at the 60-minute scale. You see, this is easily an ABC, no question. That's an ABC, no question. Is it in the process of delivering an A, B, C, D, E? Yeah, definitely possible. Yeah, so you will see further lateral movement over the next several days. It's going to remain uneventful market. Do you see A, B, C, D, E, and then drop under that, take the stops, give us another sort of semi panicky day. It's not going to, I think, be like that, but you never know. The point is that it's going to take the stops from here and then it's going to come back. Look, if we do get a triangle here, that in essence will be very bullish. Okay, that will be very bullish. It tells you if it does deep under this level, the very fact that you got a triangle here, clear triangle, will set the stage for taking this as an A. That's a B. Down we go for a C, and it is almost certainly, in my mind, it's almost certainly it's going to come back. Okay, this is the chart of gold priced in US dollars, and that's the 5-minute scale, and we face similar pattern that could be evolving here, but there is perhaps a twist that we didn't have in the case of silver, and it is as follows. That's an A unchanged. The idea that it might be ongoing laterally here to deliver a B, this is no news for you. Yeah, I'm just repeating what I said in the case of silver. So you're going to have an A, that's a B, that's going to be a C, D, E, fine, and then we go down. But in the case of gold, it is perhaps possible to do the following. I'm going to show you, and remember, this is the 5-minute scale. That's an A, no change. That could be a B complete. That opens the gate for taking this as a 1, 2. That's potentially a 3, 4, 5 terminating here. If so, that's an ABC on the 5-minute scale. What should happen to clarify that this is indeed a viable wave count would be this: a fairly sharp drop early next week. A fairly sharp drop under 1850 would set the stage for taking this as 1. That's going to be 2. Down it goes for a third wave, and it must break through the low. Okay, if it doesn't do that, it just drifts lower like that. That's no good. That's no good, because that would mean that this scenario is on, meaning that this alternative is the one you should favor, that we are going for a prolonged lateral movement to finish the B. Okay, also breaking fairly soon as it starts trading the next week under this level will trigger also a head and shoulders here, which is fairly apparent. Do you see? That's a shoulder, that's a head, that's going to be another shoulder cracking through, and you go for completion of this C. Let's jump to the 60 minutes. The overall picture is still supportive of taking the entire price action right from here as corrective, and we are taking this as an A, B, C, D, and we are waiting for our E to terminate. Okay, it will be definitely news if we see a strong jump in gold above 1900. Yes, that might mean in fact that the E leg is over. Yeah, but the best that could happen in terms of clarification of the wave count, the way I see it, is if we do get a C. Meaning if we do get a break through the low here. And the best is if we just go down, we clean all the stops from this level and also from this level. That's 1839 or so. Okay, we go down and everybody gives up on gold. Yeah, don't talk to me about gold. It's just falling. It's been doing nothing now for several months. I don't want to hear about that. It's a losing proposition. And then recovery. Okay, that is essentially the bullish interpretation for the current price action in gold. My service currently at 50% off for first-time users. you need to go on my website. The homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.